Speaking of getting past things, so Tony was in the back with Jericho. Jericho versus Danielson Sunday. And, Jesus. Anyway, Garcia comes in. You can't have a show without Daniel Garcia. And he does the deal where he recites the dialogue that he has memorized, apologizing to Jericho and offering his support with as much feeling as a comatose zombie who is not really happy to be there. And it's memorized and stagey interplay about this silliness, that nobody's going to buy anyway, and nobody cares, even if you know the wrestling business is fake, phony. Who cares about this childishness? Well, I'm sorry, I didn't respect you for whatever the fuck. And then Jericho closes up with, just remember, Danielson, all's fair in wrestling and romance. Brian, now 99.5% of the people who heard that apparently thinks that Jericho and Bryan Danielson are romantically linked, because nobody but the most ardent basement dweller or the most ridiculously overprepared wrestling researcher, such as you and I, remembers that one of the outlaw groups in Japan in the mid-90s was called War, Wrestling and Romance, because of the weird things that Japanese people are into. They got romance in the title of the wrestling company.
To be fair, that was the second name of the company. Originally, not that this is a better name, but it was Wrestling Association R.
Yeah. And then they put romance in. And so does anybody know that? Anybody at this point?
Well, I mean, like you said, I don't want to completely dismiss it because I know it and I had tapes of it back in the 90s and there are some fans.
It's our fucking business.
Other than that, no one knows it. However, what a time to mention it considering they're having a bad trios division. When you think of bad six-man matches, you think of wrestling and romance, War in the 90s.
That was a thing with them, wasn't it?